Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the video, and today we have a lot of new dev replies about the future patches coming up, any new betas you can see currently. There's a question about the new beta. And also a bunch more. We have a secret patch that came out to PlayStation I'm going to talk about. Some people have commented about that as well. And also just a bunch of dev replies in general, and also I'm going to answer your questions at the end. So like always, if you have any questions, ask them down below. I check like my past week's questions whenever I want to put in a video. I put it like in every other video. I try to answer some of your questions, try to get you guys engaged. So ask questions. Bannerlord related, life related, whatever you want to do, just ask away. But without further ado, let's go get right into it. What's going on, what the devs are saying, and then what you guys are saying. All right. So first, we have a person asking, could you please tell us if we can expect it to release 2 beta in 2023? He's talking about patch 1.2.3. And the community manager response says, nope, won't be released in 2023. It will take some time before the new beta is released. Yes. I think that by the tone of how the devs have said it even before, in my previous videos, couple previous videos, like the past week, it looks like they're gonna probably, I'm not gonna say they're gonna take a break, because people are gonna hear me say they're gonna take a break and they're gonna be like, oh, they're taking our money, they're taking a break. No. I think that they got this patch to live, which took forever. There was probably some issues with that. They're probably trying to, settle down, figure out what the issues were, figure out how to make it faster. This is just what I think. And then they're gonna release a new beta. The new beta is probably not even ready yet, so it's like they wanted to release something before Christmas, which they did. To their avail, they did release it before Christmas. But I think we're probably gonna have to wait. I would say, like, if I was to really estimate, you ready for the estimate? Give it a 2-3 months. 2-3 months, I think. You know what I mean? Do I think I'll see it in January? No. Maybe we'll see a couple hot fixes in January. But I think January might be a month where we don't see much. I know people are gonna go up in arms and be like, I can't believe this, it's taking too long. But I don't think we're probably gonna see anything in January. Next, moving on, we have the secret patch to PlayStation, which did happen, but I will explain it more, okay? So, before patch 1.2.8 came out, this patch right over here, we had this post from the developers. They said, the most frequent stability issue that we have observed from player submissions is related to villager parties and possibly caravans capturing hero prisoners, nobles, and donating them to their settlement dungeons when they enter a town or their faction. Now, this kind of ruins stability. Why? Who knows? Game code works in weird ways, but it did impact stability. The crash occurs because these types of parties don't have the capacity to handle the influence reward that is given for this action. Interesting. So because they don't go by influence. This hotfix handled this crash, probably just removing influence gained if a villager party or a caravan brought the noble. You know what I mean? Because they have no real way of using the influence, and it probably, whenever it gets added to the party that donated the noble, which is the villager party, it probably crashes the game right away because the game has no idea what to do with that influence. Makes sense. We still investigate how these parties manage to receive these prisoners in some, but not all games. The implementation currently prevents them from doing that normally. Interesting. Okay, so they went with the full just cancel approach. They can't do that. Okay. Given the upcoming holiday period, we opted to patch this on PlayStation ASAP. So there it is. That is the change that came to PlayStation. They pretty much made it so it doesn't crash. Your game doesn't crash whenever a villager party or a caravan, which are both very rare because they stay out the way. They don't usually attack. They're always on the defense whenever they do get into an encounter. So if ever, villagers or caravans get into a conflict, into a battle, and they do capture a hero prisoner, now I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, they don't actually even take them as a prisoner. They just keep going. They might take the troops because they're allowed to take troops as prisoners, but I think nobles, they're probably not allowed. They probably get released regardless. If the noble loses and gets captured, I'm pretty sure he just gets instantly released, just so the crash doesn't happen. It won't really affect your game really, but you know what I mean. Like your progression of the game, you know what I mean. The nobles being captured or not being captured doesn't really do much in the whole scheme of things. But for people wondering, do we also get this in patch 1.2.8? Yes, we did. It's right over here. Right here. Fix the crash that occurred when a caravan or villager party tried to donate / sell hero to prisoners. So PlayStation players got this a lot earlier. They didn't get the full patch a lot earlier. The full patch is very weird. Let me just explain this, okay? So the full patch, 1.2.8, is currently available on Steam, Epic, and GOG, all platforms for PC. But this fix right over here, the crash fix that when a caravan or villager party tried to donate / sell hero prisoners, that is also on PlayStation. Is that also on Xbox? No, I don't think so, because they did not specifically say it is. So currently what we have is the current patch is 1.2.8 on Steam, Epic, and GOG, and the current patch on PlayStation and Xbox is 1.2.7, with Xbox having only 1.2.7, which means, they have the whole 1.2, from 1.2.0 to 1.2.7. But PlayStation has 1.2.7 plus this small change right over here. There it is. That's the best way I can explain it. Next, we have a lot of questions. Let's read. So first we have, apparently friendly fire was switched off again. The most popular official servers are TDM and Siege. Made them a bit more hardcore, avoiding those gang swing spams versus one enemy. Consider doing something to have friendly fire back. I think friendly fire is pretty fire in a game like Bannerlord. I think it should be added back. Hopefully, see, it's so hard to balance friendly fire because, like, for example, right? You want to have those scenarios where, like, if someone does decide to do something stupid, like, just start swinging, like, spamming with, like in a huge group, they should get punished for it because obviously those weapons still do damage. The weapons themselves don't see, oh, this is an enemy, this is not an enemy. If they swing and they hit a friendly, it should still do damage. Now you can make the damage less severe. You can make it not happen. You can turn off friendly fire. But I think they should definitely put it back on. I think it's a fun mechanic. Obviously, it can be abused. You hope it doesn't get abused. But, it's not bad. They state, we performed a short test enabling it. We're looking into enabling it again, but not determined when it will go live. Interesting. Okay, so it will be enabled. We'll see how it is enabled. It's probably going to be a soft enable where they will probably be like, oh, he'll only take 50% of the damage, 25% of the damage. But they should enable it. I do agree. Next, I don't have cheat settings in the campaign options on my Xbox, a person says. And then the community manager responds, playing campaign or sandbox. I did not know if that actually makes the change. Can you not have them on both? I did not know this. I know in, if I'm not mistaken, on PC, obviously you can have them on both because you can just, manipulate the system. But that is interesting. Let me know. People playing on Xbox, do you have it on campaign and on sandbox or just in one? And PlayStation players as well. Probably use the same system. Next, but this method opens only 12 cheats. This is a mistake, question mark? No, they said that they're going to start with a couple of basic cheats that don't mess up too much, stability-wise, and then they're going to move on to maybe more in the future. That's kind of what they stated, if I'm not mistaken. And they respond saying the number of cheats displayed depends on the context. If you're on a mission combat, you'll just get 2. If you're in a town menu, you'll get X. Yes, you do get different ones depending on where you're located on the map because they correspond with what's going on in the map. If you're in a town, you're going to get one that says complete all, all projects in this town. And then if you're in a battle, you can get one that says, heal this hero right now or something like that, depending on where you're at. But yes, there isn't like huge amounts of cheats. There's more cheats on PC still currently, yes. Next, fix the UI issue on multiplayer. Thank you. Interesting. The community developer responds that the UI issue is caused by a community-made mod. More specifically, you'll likely have a TPAC file under your modules. Delete it. It may also be caused by another community-made TPAC. You may also delete the full and verify the files again through Steam. Okay, so if you used a community-made mod, which it looks like a lot of people probably in multiplayer did, pretty much they're saying is that's what could be causing the UI issues because the because obviously the update got moved to live, so stuff did change. What they're saying pretty much is delete that and then do a verify files through Steam, and then that should change your problem. Ooh, excuse me, holy, I just hit my desk like crazy. But oh yeah, let me show you how to do that as well while we're at it. Where is it? So you go to library, right over here. You go to, where is Bannerlord? Bannerlord. It's actually all the way down here. Where is it? There it is. All right, you go to properties. You go to, I think it's updates if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not updates. Just kidding. Where is it? Installed files. Yes, install files right over here. Can you see it actually? You can't see it. Right here. You right click on your game, you go on properties, you go to install files, third tab right over here, and verify integrity of game files. What does this do? It pretty much checks all your game files and downloads anything and uninstalls anything that they think is not good for your game. So pretty much just helps you figure out if your game is bugged or not. Doesn't always work, but if you have no mods and your game isn't loading for some reason, this is the best button to press. Next, we have Blacksmith UI on PS5 is still broken. They say, can you expand on that? Okay. And then we have another person saying, any possibilities to get mods on consoles? No. I'm letting you know already. It's not going to happen. I don't know what the problem is with PlayStation and Xbox. Well, it's not a problem. Obviously, I understand like the stability of the console. Like you know, it could get absolutely ruined. But I think they should try to somehow implement. I think mods are huge in terms of gaming. It sucks that a huge population can't get them. You know what I mean? And I know people are gonna on PC are gonna be like, no, I like it just being on PC. But I think it should be available to everybody. I think it would expand the modding community as well. Even if it had even harsher, let's say, restrictions or requirements to be placed on Xbox or PlayStation, if a mod developer wanted to, I still think there should be a way to do it. I don't think they should go the Bethesda route, the Skyrim route, where it's all just given by the company itself, and you have to pay the company directly. And yes, they pay their developers, but like they kind of don't. There's been some controversy about like how they don't pay as much as they kind of should, and they take up most of the profit. You know, normal business stuff. Not great, but just you know how business goes nowadays. But yeah, I think you know there should be maybe like a mod portal or something like that. I don't know. Same thing that's going on with like the Google Play Store and how like they recently got like sued and like how that like now they have to allow different like app stores on there, right? Or slowly allow that, right? I think we should have like the same thing for PlayStation and Xbox. I think PlayStation and Xbox, since they are a gaming console, since they have the like you know since they are made for gaming, I think modding is a big part of gaming. I think they should like you know what I mean. I don't know who needs to bring up the lawsuit. I know it's not going to get brought up in the U.S. Because in the U.S. nobody cares. But you know, if the EU guys, same guys who like did that thing with the Apple iPhones, where they pretty much made them go on the same charger, I have a new crusade for you guys to go on. Get mods on consoles. You know what I'm saying? We need a mod portal on all consoles. It has to be a requirement whenever you make your console. And something like that. Something along those lines. I think that would be pretty fire. But the community manager says, we currently don't have any plans for that. Even if we were to explore this in the future, there are requirements that made it quite difficult to achieve the same level of modding support as the PC version. There it is. Alright. And then we have some problems this person's having with his heroes. And they said, can you provide them more? There it is. Now, moving on. Oh yeah, lastly, I want to show this off for players that did or have been waiting to play Bannerlord and want to get it for a discount. Currently, if you're on Steam, what's it called? Epic, GOG, and Xbox, there's a 40% discount for Bannerlord. I don't know if it is the same on PlayStation. If someone wants to go on their PlayStation store and let me know, comment down below, my PlayStation players. That'd be great. Is there any discount on PlayStation? I just wanted to let you guys know, just so you guys can get it if you want the game for cheaper. Obviously, full price, it is quite expensive. So, yeah, it's like, I think $50, you know what I mean? It's a little bit less than normal games of 60, but, you know, still a lot of money for a lot of people, you know what I mean? So, yeah, 40% off. It's currently like, I think, like, what was 40% off of 50? Boom, boom, boom. What is that, $30 now? It's not bad. Not bad. Now, moving on to questions. Can we destroy factions now? Next to the patch 1.2.8 video. The answer is... All right. Sorry about that. The answer is right over here. Ooh, never mind. Where did it go? I had it pulled up. Here it is. Fiefless kingdom destruction. Kingdoms that lose all of their fiefs no longer linger around. Instead, they get destroyed. The kingdom's clans become independent, inheriting its diplomatic stances and relations. Over time, they can join available kingdoms or wither away if they fail to do so more than 4 weeks of in-game time. Players can still persuade or kill enemy lords the same end. However, they are no longer forced to choose between that, vying for peace or having to fend off endless streams of attacks by an essentially defeated opponents. There it is. It will happen if all their fiefs are gone, and then they will join other kingdoms. There you go. So yes, that is now enabled. This came with patch 1.2. So obviously everybody has access to this feature now. Everybody. PlayStation, Xbox, everybody. Next, I did want to make this correction. I did state that the cheats on PlayStation, Xbox, whenever you choose the Give 5 Troops cheat, I thought that it would bring you to a secondary menu, but it actually gives you 5 random troops from whatever, I think, town you're in, town or castle you're in. So, for example, if you're in a... what's it called? Like he states right here. The cheat Give 5 Troops gives you a group of 5 troops from the area you are in. If you are any part of the Empire, it will give you it will give you Imperial troops. So if you're in a Vlandian area, Vlandian troops. The Azrai area, Azrai troops. There it is. Did want to make that correction. Thank you. Next we have, I don't have this update, sir. I'm on PlayStation 4 Asian region. I did have like 2 or 3 comments like this one. I have been looking into it. I don't see the devs saying anything about it or having any problem about it. If I do see anything or if the devs say anything, I will let you know. But I do see you. And then lastly, we have, here it is. I know today for me, the game got another update on PlayStation. Anyone know what that's for? Bada boom. Bada bing. There it is. It was just this change right over here. Fix the crash that occurred when a caravan or villager party tried to donate or /sell hero prisoners. That's literally the change that came to you guys. That was like the little secret patch. Okay? But that'll do it for me, and I'll see you in the next one.